Hey Leo, how's it going? Welcome in or welcome back. Happy New Year. I am sending all of you guys my blessings, abundance, love, light, happiness for a new year, a new start. And we're going to talk, hopefully, get nothing but positive messages here, okay? So, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your in separation, no communication, love reading. So, just a couple of things. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest. If this doesn't resonate, look at your other placements. There may be messages there for you. One of the things I don't do unless spirit guides me to is to start pointing out signs and readings. And the reason being is based on my past experience in doing readings, personal readings, is that sometimes it means different things. It could be that the person has that in their chart. It could be, it's heavy in their chart placement, birth chart placement. It could be that that person, like, so for example, if you're dealing with a cancer, okay, that person could be displaying characteristics of a cancer, like an emotional perspective. It could be that the season is significant. Okay. So, because a lot of people tend to really base messages off of that. And it's kind of a misconception because, again, just for the reasons I stated, and it's not like I'm here to give anybody false hope or anything like that. That's not who I am. But anyway, so please like, comment, subscribe. If this resonates, I do respond to all my comments. That's something that is very personal for me, and it's a way to interact with you guys, and I really do enjoy it. And I'm very appreciative of your love, your support, your comments, your likes, your subscribes, and your views. So thank you. All right, let's see what the romance angels have to say, Leo. What do they have to say? Last shuffle. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So, it doesn't have to be a drug addiction or an alcohol, addiction. It could be just addiction to toxic behaviors, the way you speak to each other, the way, it could mean anything that's not healthy. It's safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have three columns. The first column is going to be your person's energy. The second one will be yours. If you feel that you resonate more with the first column, then just flip it. It's no big deal. The third is going to be I don't know why I keep going blank today. Is the connection energy and kind of getting an understanding of what's going on there. So here we have the Knight of Wands and Death. So I'm feeling somewhat of a transformation here. And then I'll pull two cards on the obstacles, two cards on the advice, and one card for the potential outcome. So let's get started. Spirit, please give me guidance for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, for the person on their mind and the person they're here to get information about, their feelings, with this situation, relationship, whatever it is, friendship. Okay, it even could be with a family member. Please give me guidance. Please give me guidance for Leo's person, please, and thank you. All right. In your person's energy, Leo, we have the King of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Three of Swords. In your energy, we have the Eight of Wands. We have the Devil. And we have the Three of Cups. In the connection energy here, we have the Five of Swords. We have the Sun, your card, Leo, and the Knight of Wands. All right, let me move this. I'm already feeling codependency at this point. And codependency means different things, right? So we'll get into that in just a second. So let me scoot these over. Okay. So in the obstacles, we have the Hierophant and the Seven of Cups. In the advice, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the World. And we have the Hermit for the potential outcome. So give me just a second. So I'm getting that perhaps maybe this started off as a stable relationship. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles speaks of stability, okay? And Pentacles aren't, like, I feel like this situation, relationship, whatever this is, has been there for a while because Pentacles are, they're the slowest moving energy of all, of cups, cups, wands, and swords. So I feel like this has been, you've been with this person or known this person for quite some time. So apparently there's some heartache here, but let's go ahead. I'm going to start clarifying before I start rambling on. I will also pull some hidden truths, some wisdom oracles, and some love oracles, okay? Spirit, please tell me why the King of Pentacles is here for Leo's person. Why is the King of Pentacles here for Leo's person? Last shuffle. Seven of Swords. I'm already feeling somebody stepped out. And when I say stepped out, I mean cheated. Or did something that they shouldn't have, whether cheated, lied, stole, something, okay? Something they shouldn't have done. Queen of Pentacles, why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Why is the, and I feel like it's been done at night. Ten of Wands. Why is the Three of Swords here, Spirit? Why is the Three of Swords here for Leo's person? Why is the Three of Swords here? Last shuffle. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like there was lies surrounding something here. The Magician can mean multiple things, but I'm definitely getting that maybe this person, again, definitely could have stepped out and cheated on you. There was a lot of trickery involved here. It's like at one point this was something that was stable and committed. Okay, but I feel like the energy I'm getting is just chaos, disagreements, it's like things started unraveling here. It's like for some of you, I feel like this person did this just to get back at you and to hurt you. And people tend to do that, right? When you get hurt, or whatever, it's like they do things to make you hurt. And that's clearly not, that's toxic behavior, right? If there's an issue, let's communicate, let's talk about it. Okay? And I feel like, somebody walked away here. I feel like it was you, but it certainly could have been them. Somebody is ready to, like, they were ready to put the burden up. Maybe you found out about this third party, or this person told you about a third party. But I just feel like it was like, okay, like I'm done. I do feel there's some kind of financial aspect here that ties you two together. So whether you have, you live in the same house, or if you rent a place, maybe you're both on the contract, something of that nature. There's some type of financial tie here. I don't see any pages, so I don't feel necessarily it's children. It could be, but doesn't need to be. But I'm not really getting that strong energy of that. And I think you both know this is toxic. Like I feel there's a sense here that, like, okay, you fight, you get back together, and makeup sex is great, and then shit goes back to the same thing a few days, a few weeks later, right? That's toxic. That's the codependency. It's like, you know, and that can happen for many reasons, right? People have abandonment issues, people never have fully healed from their past. It how someone reacts is very telling, of their thought process. Maybe, they have issues from childhood that they've never dealt with, is what I'm getting. So I do feel that, like, again, this was a committed relationship. I do feel like there was love here. And something happened and somebody stepped out. It's one thing to love someone. There's a difference between loving someone and being in love with someone. And I just feel like I need to say that because I think some people feel like if you love someone, you need to stay with them. No, and you can be in love with someone and not need to be with them, okay? So, trust me, there's no judgment here because I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I was with my ex-husband. I was 14, he was 15. He had a second back surgery after we were married. He slowly started getting addicted to pills, and then that was the demise of our marriage. My divorce was just finalized in November, and we were together for 20 years, and that's all I knew. So I can completely empathize. We get in he was addicted to drugs, and I was addicted to him because he defined me in a sense because I allowed that. I didn't have the self love for myself, I didn't have the self respect for myself. So I can completely empathize. And I share my story not for pity, but to you know, I'm just as real as you guys are. I'm not any different. We all make mistakes. It's all about learning the lessons, becoming better people from it, and moving forward, right? All right. Why is the I do feel like there's a distance for some of you, okay? You live at a distance. Somebody definitely, like, I feel like you definitely want to communicate with this person, but I'm also getting the sense, like, I'm getting like the Five of Pentacles energy, like going round and round, the constant feeling of lack, not fulfilled. Maybe this person's aloof. Maybe this person's back and forth, okay? Why is the devil here, Spirit? Why is the devil here? Okay, why is the Three of Cups here? Why is the Three of Cups here? Why is the Three of Cups here? There could be some kind of family dynamic too. Maybe your family doesn't like this person. I don't know why I'm getting that. Or they have issues with your person. Three of Cups, Spirit. Three of Cups. Three of Cups. And we're in Mercury retrograde, so the past is coming, almost every reading, the past is coming back. All right, Three of Cups, Three of Cups, and I think that's like our test here, Last shuffle. King of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, I definitely am getting the sense that you want to communicate. Or drive towards this person if you live a distance. Somehow it could mean communication in many forms, whether you literally want to go see this person in person, okay, or you want to call them, text them, whatever it is, online message them, however it is you want to communicate, right? Now, with the devil here, I'm definitely getting toxic behaviors, no doubt, with what I've seen so far. So I'm just the messenger, okay? But I'm getting a strong feeling that there's an obsession between the two of you, and it's really based on sexual needs here. It's like you're wanting to go back to this person and fight, flip the roles, whatever, for all of the wrong reasons, which is not healthy, right? Um, like it's not good. It's not on a solid foundation. Like I just got the vision of the tower in my head. Like it's not built on a solid foundation. And when something is not built on a solid foundation, it will crumble. If that makes, if that makes sense. It's like this person is a huge temptation for you. Huge. Huge. Okay? I am getting the feeling like, with the King of Pentacles over here, the Three of Swords over here, it's like, it's just like for some of you, this person really isn't going to change because, like I said, I have the five of Pentacles stuck in my head. It's round and round. There's a pattern here. Seven of Cups doesn't just mean options, it also means patterns, it means repeated cycles. Okay, so does the world. It's like, okay, how many times are you going to go round and round and round until you finally say, I'm done? Okay, because let's think about it. So this, right? And I always tell people, it's always easier for someone on the outside looking in to give a different perspective because they're not in it, so their emotions aren't in it. And I'm a Cancer, so my emotions get the best of me sometimes, plain straight up, and I'm not going to hide that. So, you know, like when people would make comments to me, oh, your ex-husband and this, that, and it's like I just didn't want to believe it. Like deep down intuitively I knew because I've always been intuitive, but it got to the point where he made me feel so like I was so overreacting that I actually believe that. You know what I mean? So I am coming from a good place when I say this, but it's like you're not wanting to see that there's not going to be a change here. And so let's flip the roles, okay? So say you had a friend going through this and they came to you and said, "Hey, such and such, okay? Like I don't know what to do." Honestly, would you say, "Oh, get back with them?" Because the fact is, will you ever really trust this person? Are you going to be constantly going through their phone, wanting to track them, constantly asking them and grilling them and, interrogating them of what they did, looking at phone records? I mean, what kind of relationship is that? Think about it. Because I'm sure some of you are like, yeah, yeah. But until you're ready to really face that, you cannot change anyone. And that was the hardest lesson I had to learn because damn it, I was determined to change my ex-husband. I was going to get him better. And our last hope was we went to therapy. He was late for every appointment. Like he could give two shits, okay? And the first appointment, the therapist's like, "So why don't you just get divorced?" And I'm like, that's not even an option. 2 years later, here I am divorced. You know, you got to be ready to accept what's in front of you and be realistic. Do you think this is good for you? Do you think this is healthy for you? Additional stress, additional worry? Of course it's going to hurt. Of course you're going to have to go through the pain. Of course this is going to be brutal and hurt like a mofo. Okay? But you will heal. I never saw my life without my ex-husband because we had been together for so long. But I feel like some of you are just not there, and the only person who can change this is you. You're the only one who can change your behaviors because you can shut this shit down. but you have to be ready to. And I'm not here to judge, because trust me, I did it for a long time myself. And I share my story because, you're not alone. You're not. You're not the only one going through this. You're not the only one who hurts, and then you fear judgment from people. You truly feel judgment from people. And that's the last thing you need when you're going through all of this. So I empathize and I feel you. I'm only here to help you and give you guidance, genuine guidance. I do feel that some of, your family members may have issues, whether it's your kids, your siblings, whatever. Take that as it resonates for some of you. Okay. There was something else I was going to say. What was it? Okay. It'll come back. Hopefully. If not, well. All right. Let's see why the Five of Swords is here. Five of Swords. I'm getting the feeling, yes, this means conflict. Okay. Feeling defeated here, of course. It's like, some of you don't want to be alone, but that's a codependency factor, because if you have self-love, it'll be okay to be alone. And I had to learn that too. And it's 2121, so look up that angel number, okay? Nobody wants to be alone. Who really wants to be alone? But that's when you grow and you learn. And until you learn this lesson and stop going back to this and continue this, you're not going to be able to level up and manifest the things you truly want. The Five of Wands, I feel like there's a lot of challenges. The clouds are really representative to me as challenges. The water, of course, emotions. But, it's also about what you gain from this conflict, right? The strength that you get, right? We can't learn strength and courage and bravery if we don't have the pain, right? So I feel like the light is the sun is shining things on the situation and amplifying it. Whereas before, I feel like it was kind of the moon energy where there was, mystery and not knowing what was going on. Some of you may have lived together, or maybe you had your own separate houses and then you would go stay at one another's place on the weekend, something like that. Or you could have lived together, okay? But to not realize something was going on, I'm getting a feeling for several of you, more than maybe half, is that maybe you live separately, okay? Or this person would, say they have to work late or whatever that may mean to you. But, and the Knight of Wands is, to me, player energy, right? The in and out, like one minute they love you, the next minute they hate you kind of feeling. That's what I'm getting from this. Spirit, please tell me, and again, only take what resonates, okay? Spirit, please give me guidance. Why is the Five of Swords here? Why is the Five of Swords here? Why is the Five of Swords here? Last shuffle. Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I have it upright. I'm just making sure. Why is the Sun card here, Spirit? Why is the Sun card here? It's like I'm waiting for the Eight of Cups to come out. Last shuffle. Oh, this flipped around. I'm going to take it because this card flipped too. I feel like a decision needs to be made. When I see the Two of Wands, it's like a fork in the road, okay? I can either take the path on the left or the path on the right. But I need to make a decision here. The Emperor, I feel, I'm getting the energy that you need to come into your Emperor mode here and take control back of the things you can control, not to control someone else. But I feel like it's also shining the light, as you can kind of see this light coming in on this person. And like, you can say one thing, but your words say one thing, your actions are telling me something else is what I'm getting here. And it's shining the light on this. And with the Page of Pentacles, it's like, you're wanting to become a new person here and have a new beginning. And I don't mean with this person, I mean with yourself. Like you want a fresh start. Like, you know, the new moon in the new moon that occurred on December 23rd, okay? That started pushing through a lot of energy of us needing whatever it was that we needed to purge, whether it's relationship, people, places, things, whatever. Okay, it was all of it's all about um purging, cleansing, surrendering, and releasing. And I think I'm going to see this energy for at least the next month until people really start, you know, taking heed of the universe's warning. Like we're telling you, it is time for you to start making the changes now, because if not, you're only blocking yourself here from blessings and the things you truly deserve and more beautiful things that you can't see, right? I mean, let's face it. If we knew everything that was going to happen in our future, would we really learn? No, we would probably try to avoid the hurt and the pain and the situations and the lessons, right? Which is completely useless for us, because this is how we grow, we evolve, we become better. Why is the Knight of Wands here? 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 Last shuffle. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, jealousy, possessiveness. It's like some of you are just holding on tight to this. It's like, that's not healthy. You shouldn't be jealous in a relationship. You shouldn't have to be possessive. Let me back up for a second, okay? I feel like there's a lot of resentment here. And there's also quick forgiveness, right? But you find yourself going back into the same slump. I do feel, and this might just only be for some of you, that this person has father issues, even perhaps mother issues, some type of parent issues that this person hasn't dealt with, perhaps. Okay? Maybe you don't even know about it, whether it's abuse, verbal, physical, whatever. Okay? And I know that's not going to resonate with anyone, but when I get these feelings, I don't dismiss them because somebody needs to hear this. I get a very strong sense of just fear here of being alone, fear of not being secure, but that's all about you or this person being codependent and feeling the need to have someone to make you feel secure. And I'm sure I'm triggering some at least one person right now. And you know what I had to learn? When I got triggered by something, that told me I needed to work on it. And I still get triggered to this day. And it's like, okay, Lindy, that's something you got to work on. Breathe. You know, I've had to train myself in that way. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm preaching today, but this, I completely get this. I can empathize with the feelings here that are going on. Okay, so with the Hierophant, and the Seven of Cups, I feel like the obstacle is someone being committed here. And look, I'm not doubting that this person doesn't love you. They could. I don't know them. It's a collective reading. But this person has commitment issues. And I really am getting the feeling it's because of their past. Maybe they were married before, that they've never healed from all those things, Maybe it's from past relationships. Yes, you could be married to this person. It means different things, but regardless, this person cannot settle down. There's like a fear. It's kind of like I'm feeling suffocated, if that makes sense. Like some people's anxiety, it's like they want it, but they can't handle it. And there's a reason for that. There's an underlying reason why this person can't commit, and whatever that is, they need to heal it. But I don't even think they see it. And I feel like this person could have narcissistic tendencies, and I don't mean that degrading in any way, and I'm not calling them a narcissist. What I'm saying is manipulative behavior. Okay? And just because somebody has manipulative behavior does not mean they're a narcissist. I am not a doctor, therapist. I'm not licensed in the medical field. I'm just telling you the energy I'm feeling. It's constant games. It's constant bullshit. It's constant round and round. And it's like pointing the finger at you and you're always in the wrong and they do everything right. That's what I mean. I think, what I feel is that it's going to come to an end because you're going to learn that like you're putting in all this work on something that there's nothing coming from it. There's no progress. There's no, you know, it's like, and for some of you, you're working hard to fix yourself and be a better you. And it's like, it's still not good enough. And if it's not good enough for that person, then that person, they need to go, male or female. Because I'm sure I have cross watchers watching this. And, again, this could be some Leos doing this to people or vice versa. It's a collective reading. But there's a strong sense here. It is time to work on yourself. I'm also getting, don't just throw yourself into work and not deal with this. Okay? Because in order to deal, you're going to have to feel so you can heal it. Because you don't want to bring this kind of thing into your next relationship because you're going to find yourself, one, attracting the same kind of person, and two, having the same problems because you haven't healed something. And running back to this person is not healing it. It's just building more anger, resentment. And it's like, okay, it's time to end this cycle now. It's time to end this cycle. And I think, some of you might be doing some self-reflection here. Maybe, and I don't know why I'm saying this, but, the Hermit is Virgo. So maybe stuff started happening in Virgo season, which was right after your birthday season, Leo. You're going to go into reflection here and you're going to have to make a choice. And look, there's your card. Strength. We have the Sun here and we have Strength, which is both your cards, Leo. People look at the Lovers and think, "Oh, we're going to be together." No, because I don't feel like there's an equal duality here. It's like you give and they take. And you can only do that for so long because a healthy relationship doesn't do that. You need the strength and courage to get your life in balance. Make the decision of what is good for you and what is not. You're going to go through a transformation here. I mean, look at these major arcanas. Spirit, the divine, God, they're trying to get your attention here. You've seen all you've needed to see. I don't feel like this person was emotionally balanced at all. It's like some things were just words because the actions didn't match up with what they said. Okay? And it doesn't matter if you see divine counterparts here, you see the pentacles here, you see, you know what I mean? If it's not healthy, it's not healthy. And if you're looking for somebody to tell you, oh yeah, you're a divine couple, you're meant to be together forever, I'm not your reader then. Because I'm going to straight shoot it and call it like it is. Just because you're a soulmate doesn't mean you're meant to stay with that person if it's not healthy. Because we all have free will and we either learn the lessons or we don't. And right now, I'm not seeing that either one has learned the lessons because it keeps repeating. It's like round and round and round we go. Okay? I love you guys. I'm not trying to be mean or disrespectful, so please don't take it that way. Let's get some hidden messages here. And I think deep down you know what you need to do. Spirit, please tell me about Leo's person. Tell me about Leo's person. Tell me about Leo's person. Last shuffle. I want to feel that way again. I can't stop thinking about you. I remember every detail of that day. I know I messed everything up. I want to be more than friends. And I feel like this is some of the manipulative things that they tell you to get you back. And some of these may resonate with you and some may not. Again, it's a collective, okay? Again, just because you love someone doesn't mean you're to be together if it's not healthy. And I feel like we all have to learn that lesson. Spirit, please give me 2 cards for Leo from the Wisdom Oracle. Please give me guidance. Take that one too. Okay. Oop, sorry. All right, we have Imagine, number 20. We have Y, 31. And we have Blessed, 22. So these numbers could mean something to you. So I'm going to read real quick what these mean, and then I'm going to pull, let me pull 2 love oracles real quick, because this is hard to shuffle. Okay, so the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Yes. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. I can't make this up. I can't. Okay, 20. Give me just a second. Okay. Turning imagination into manifestation, creative thoughts, visualization, the power of aligning imagery and feelings, creativity, illusions, and matters of the heart. It's easy to daydream about another as a means of connecting to that person. While that's romantic, if you want this relationship to be real, you need to go for it, not just dream about it. Now is the time to move beyond the daydream and into reality, beyond illusion and into fruition. Relationships are about relating. So step out onto the dance floor where imagination partners with manifestation. The message of this card is that a person with attributes you have imagined will enter your life. You'll be changed for the better. Imagine that. I don't feel like this person matches the attributes you want. All right, 31. Let's see. Why? motives, driving intention, the power of knowing the why. We don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. That is what I said earlier. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this and why did I say that, and spend some time in introspection, the answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved, miracles, and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are the buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful question you can ask yourself and your partner today. Why? One more. I feel like this resonates with a few of you, like definitely. And if it does, please like, subscribe, and comment. I really like to hear y'all's story if you're comfortable with that. Okay, 22 is blessed. Something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected grace that is unforeseen gift from spirit. You are moving towards a deepening of intimacy and a unique and sacred partnership. You know you are meant to make this connection. This union, blessed by divine, will bring transformation and beauty to the world. This is also a sign that even more important, you're being called to a deeper intimacy with yourself and spirit. With this new development, you will see evidence of grace in your life. Absolutely. So I feel like there's something so much better the divine wants to bring you. This isn't it. Okay, Leo. I really hope this helped. I hope y'all have a beautiful new year. Get things started off on the right foot. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.